Stock Market Documentary Channel presents.
Let me just briefly talk about another amazing human being that just really showed us the heights of talent and of finesse and of strength and of manliness. And of course, that was Muhammad Ali, who has passed obviously yesterday, a titan of the 20th century. Going back, I'm looking at DrudgeReport.com. There's also some of these videos up on Infowars.com. The famous video of him dodging 23 punches in 10 seconds. Of course, he was somewhat arrogant, but when you've got that type of skill and you're younger, that's to be expected, but he humbled with age. But the lesson from this is no matter how great you are, no matter how smart, how strong you are, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how evil you are, no matter how healthy you are, whatever the case may be, the whole spectrum, death is the great equalizer. And all the corrupt, evil people in history that thought that they were invincible, well, they ended up going, of course, into history. And all the great, great, great good people that were out there as well, they lived on by the good things they did, by the art, by the music, by the literature, and by the example they were to others. And Muhammad Ali became just a better and better example of an intellectual and a man as he got older. But of course, he was the consummate example of physicality, grace, and skill as a younger man, right up into his middle age, fighting way too long and having all that brain stem damage. So, bon voyage. Of course, hope to join you there in the wild blue yonder someday. I got a stinking suspicion that God has a liking for Muhammad Ali, because it is God that created us in the image of the Creator, and we are little creators who are able to build such amazing things. Humans are amazing. When the New World Order tells you you're ugly, you're stupid, you have no potential, that's so you believe that. That's so you buy into that. That's so that you don't actually thrive and stand up and create your own destiny. Because the globalists don't want you to have your own destiny, that they want you to believe that you're nothing but a robot that they fully and absolutely control. So we salute Muhammad Ali and all the other greats, not just obviously of sports, but of innovation, of trailblazing, and of doing the right thing. Personally, I would see somebody like Martin Luther King, who knew he was going to get killed, as a greater person overall because of his moral character, his strength, than somebody like Muhammad Ali. And I would say the same thing about someone like, say, George Washington, who also had great physical courage, but also great intellectual courage. But it's apples and oranges. Muhammad Ali is an amazing person. I just get frustrated with the mainstream media only making sports icons what we are supposed to think of as a man or as a woman, and that we can only be great within the confines of sport when the whole world is sport. The whole world is combat. The whole world is basically competing systems. And if we all live in just fantasy land facsimiles of sports that do illustrate the greatness of humanity and the great heights we can go to, still at the same time, it only makes that venue the place in which we expect to be able to be great. And so it's a limiting factor, and I think overall become very, very unhealthy, as it did in the Aztec kingdoms, as it did in the Roman kingdoms, as it did in so many other kingdoms when it becomes gladiatorial. And that is exactly what it's become. But that doesn't lessen the greatness of the greatest, Muhammad Ali.